Social media has been everywhere in the news over the last few weeks, with all the events happening in Egypt stimulated by Facebook and Twitter messaging, and of course the movie Social Network about Facebook. Well, now with Borders filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy, a lot of people are wondering how traditional printed media like books and libraries as we know them will fit into this rapidly changing time. Common Ground's Mike Carroll shows us the local Sacramento Public Library is taking the approach of, if you can't beat them, join them.
Once I got out of high school, I kind of stopped going to the library.
Nicole Hafar is typical. Once people enter their 20s, library usage tends to drop down. But the Sacramento Public Library brought her back through Facebook.
It brought me back to read again.
The Sacramento Library has maintained a traditional website for years, but user traffic on it had become stagnant.
Probably about an hour a day on Facebook.
So about a year ago, they entered the social, interactive world of Facebook.
I think libraries understand that if we don't stay ahead of the fray, we're going to be left behind.
It's a virtual way for the library to stay in touch with their patrons.
1,565 fans, and it's constantly increasing.
82% of whom are women.
We'll get conversations on our Facebook page about a particular book.
Librarians are even encouraged to post what books they're reading on Facebook.
I get a lot of recommendations, which I think is awesome because then I don't really have to research that much.
Our program attendance is up, I believe, about 8 to 10% over last year.
Library Director Rivka Sass started following the Facebook page while she was still living in Nebraska.
When I was preparing to move to Sacramento to take the job as library director, one of the things I did was to find out if the library had a Facebook account, friended the library on Facebook, and that way then I could see what was going on before I actually arrived.
And the library's Facebook page brought Nicole Hafar back to the bookshelves.
And I hope that I don't lose the feeling of reading again because I love it.
In Sacramento, I'm Mike Carroll for Common Ground.
You can find a link to Facebook at the library's website, saclibrary.org.